Hello YouTube. I just got back from a little shopping trip and I was in need. I had this one favorite pen and apparently a member of my household borrowed it, and like most borrowed pens, it took on the characteristics of invisibility and I can no longer find it. So in this video, what I thought I would do is something different than I've done in the past. Usually talk about pencils or drawing, but thought I'd add in pens since I bought a whole bunch of pens. And the reason I bought all these is because I really don't know which one I'm going to like. Maybe I'll like them all. Maybe I only like one or two or three of them. Who knows? We'll find out together. I'll do a separate video on each one of these. But for this video, we're going to talk about the Uni-ball gel pen with the super ink, the Uni 207. Put these other pens aside here, and let's take a look at this Uni-ball 207. As you can see on the package, it says Uni Super Ink, protection against water, fading, and fraud. So what I've done is I've gone online to the Uni-ball website to find out what's the scoop about Super Ink. When security matters, secure your signature with Uni Super Ink. Uni Super Ink is pigment ink that's permanent once it's dry. This means that your signature is secure. Important information or legal documents can't be changed and your signature can't be removed. Uni Super Ink offers outstanding light resistance, water resistance, bleaching resistance, ammonium hydroxide resistance. What? Hydrochloric acid resistance. Wow, does people really throw that stuff on there? Ethanol resistance, anti-erasure resistance, permanent, waterproof, fade-proof, Uni Super Ink. There's a plug for them. All right, Uni Super Ink is a unique super ink, is a pigment ink that offers outstanding levels of water, chemical, and light resistance, as we've just read. The pigment in super ink binds with the cellulose in the paper, making the ink permanent once it's dry. This means that your signature is secure. Important information or legal documents can't be changed and your signature can't be removed. Example, ethanol resistance. The portion below the line was immersed in ethanol solution for 10 minutes. Don't see any change. All right. Complies with ISO 141145-2, International Standard Governing Quality and Performance of Rollerball Pins for use on official documents. Look for this logo when pins containing super ink. All right, well, there you go. It's a super pen. Okay, you can see here, as I had already gone over with the clip from the website, helps prevent against water fading and fraud, has a comfort grip. We'll find out about that. Now this one I bought is a micro. It's a 0.5 millimeter. I happen to like the medium, which is 0.7 millimeter, but they didn't have one at the time that I went there, although they do make it. They just had it in blue. I tend to like black pens personally. Have way too many blue pens. In the back here it says, when inspiration strikes, count on the performance and design of Uni-ball. We'll find out about that. Make a statement with thick and vibrant ink that provides a striking, bold colors. Well, I got black. That's not really a color. And as far as thick, this is a 0.5. That's not really going to be thick. It should be thin. But anyway, hey, I won't hold it against them. Looks like it's made from the Rubbermaid people here, and also Mitsubishi Pencil Company. Whoa. Okay. Same people who make the Mitsubishi Uni pencils, I guess, is the Uni pens. So, let's get in it. Check it out. Unfortunately, with packages for pens and stuff, is that you can never store your stuff after you open the package, your pins are just going to run loose all over the place. And it might also take on the invisibility cloak if you do not live alone. Anyway, there we go. Let's get that out of the way. And let me just put one of these in my storage area. Okay, let's talk the pin. I'm going to give you a good close-up here. At first impressions, it's a good-looking pen. It's one that I would not have a problem putting in my pocket when I'm wearing my suit, which I do a couple of times a week or so. Fortunately, today's not one of those days I'm wearing one, so. But this would look good with my dress clothes. It's really nice looking pen. I think it's like one of the classier ones. And I love the tip. Now, even though it kind of looks like metal, it's definitely one of those chrome plastic tips. These are not expensive pens. As a matter of fact, none of these pens that I bought was expensive. At most, I believe this one here by itself is $1.50, so the two pins together was $3. It's the kind that you trigger from the top. Not, you don't click it in with the side, which I hate those. And I had a whole box of those, and I gave that to my wife and daughter because I would be writing and my thumb would hit it and it would click off. So next best thing was to throw it in the trash if they wouldn't take it. Now you got to take these little nibs off the end there when you're ready to write with it. So let's get an impression here of how it feels. And here's a Virgin notepad, brand new. We already used up the other one pretty well. Let me get that wire out of the way here. Okay. And I'm going to zoom in, get a better look. Okay, how does the pen feel in my hands? I would imagine everybody has a different, what they like. I'm pretty sure of that. But my impressions are this. It's a light, it's very light, feather light pen. Very, very light. I got pencil on the brain, sorry. The grip is nice. It feels comfortable to the hand. See how it writes. This is the Uni-ball Signo. It says Signo on there, so I'll write Signo. Signo. Can you see it? Let's see here. There you go. Signo Micro 207. It's a lot of words. Okay. Today is a very good day. All right. It writes nice. It's not super smooth because it's a very, very fine point. And I find that these 0.5 millimeters often do not have the glide feel of a 0.7 or a 1 millimeter, which is your medium and your bold. The medium being my preference because it's between a bold and this fine point. A fine point has such a fine point that it's going to have that minor feel of it digging into the paper, though that's not, it doesn't feel like I'm tearing the paper up. But it's not my personal favorite type of feel. But for a fine point, I would say that this is an excellent pen. It writes really nice. Now, I don't know how long it takes for these to dry. Well, quickly, I guess. Let's see. Smear test. Smear test. All right. Smear. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Okay, well, it certainly has passed the smear test. It dries quickly. All right, excellent. Oh. Okay, it writes good. It looks good. It's a good pen. So this will be one I will use a lot. And as you already know, it doesn't smear. And on top of it, because this is a fine point, you'll be able to write in the borders of your books and stuff little notes. And when you sign checks or any other documents, as you've already heard, the super ink gets down into the cellulose of the paper, binds to it so that you can't fade it out or anything and forge and so forth. So there you go. That's my first impression of the Uni-ball Signo 207 micro pen. Thanks again for watching, and if you like this review, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I do read the comments and often reply for the most part. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.